The reputed boss of the Gambino crime family was gunned down in the street just feet from his home on Staten Island. And tonight, we're learning the killer may have lured Francesco Cali outside before shooting him 6 times. NYPD investigators say they're examining fingerprints from Cali's SUV in hopes of catching the killer. CBS 2's Scott Rapoport live in Todt Hill right now with the latest on the investigation. Scott.
Tonight, police say they have video of the shooting and are now describing it in vivid detail. Listen.
He exits his residence, has a conversation with an individual where approximately 12 shots are fired, with at least 6 striking the victim, causing his demise.
NYPD tonight on the stunning gangland slaying of reputed Gambino family crime boss Francesco Franky Boy Cali, killed last night in front of his home in the Todt Hill section of Staten Island. Sources say while his children and wife were inside the house. Mob expert David Shapiro tells me it's as brazen as it gets.
I think the only way to make it a little more disrespectful would be to call her out with the family dog and make them sit and watch.
Eerily, cops say just before the shooting, there was an accident in front of Cali's home involving a pickup and Cali's SUV. They say it's possible the accident was staged as a plan to get Cali to come out of the house and into the open, where he'd be vulnerable.
His car is involved in an accident with the individual that winds up shooting him.
The brazen rubout making Cali the first mob boss to be murdered in more than 30 years, going back to the infamous hit on then Gambino boss Paul Castellano in front of Sparks Steakhouse, as ordered by John Gotti. Sources say Cali had been one of 3 members of the so-called ruling council of the Gambino crime family.
He was one of the most influential organized crime figures currently alive in the New York City metropolitan area.
Police sources tell me cops are now looking into several theories behind the murder, including the possibility that some Gambino family members disapproved of the family's involvement in drugs.
It's saying that there are secrets out there that need to remain secrets.
Tonight, police say they have a video from a distance of one suspect who they describe as a male 25 to 40 years old. Cali's SUV was taken away by flatbed with a cover, and police are now hoping the shooter may have left fingerprints on the exterior of that vehicle.